I've always wanted to have a baby brother, but that's never happened. So today in this video, I get to see what the real taste of brotherhood is like. The game starts off with our main character waking up from practically a virtual reality game. They're going back in time to see what it was like for the Italian in around the 1500s. And that's who we play as, that's the assassin. We spawn in the middle of a battle, playing as our assassin, seeing a flashback. We then get to see this lady, and now we're somehow in a museum. This game's really confusing. I don't even try to make sense of it. I go over to pull a sword out of the ground, but it goes into the ground with me following it. We then get to meet my uncle named Mario. He's come in to save me. Wow, it's really hard getting out of this ground. If only there was like a highlighted area that I could follow. I follow the highlighted area and get up. We get up out of the museum to see people in black robes greeting us. Again, I don't know who they are. I don't understand this. We then leave that part to find some not nice people greeting us. We then brutally stab them to death while I turn into a ballerina. Me and Mario start doing some parkour to get away from the bad guys. I accidentally fall down and trigger the bad guys to chase me, so I climb back up, leaving Mario to do all the work. I then realize they come up to get me while I go down, and it kind of turns into a cat and mouse chase game. I kill one guy and Mario secures the rest. We then climb this tower to look at a glowing ball and then jump off into the water. That's not physics. That water was going to be like concrete. I'm then on a horse with Mario, and we're entering another town. I then hug my sister and they just leave me. I notice that I have 3 alerts, so I go over to check them. The first alert is some guys struggling with the cannon, and they want me to go find the cannon mechanic to fix it. So I go across town doing parkour to find the cannon mechanic, chilling on the other side of the wall. I could have just walked around the wall because that's where I take him when I find him. Okay. Once I bring him back, he fixes the cannon by using some magic, and then I'm free to fire it. Hey, it's pretty fun. I then go to the second mission. One useless dude lost Mario's horse, so now it's my job to chase after it. We play a game of cat and mouse, but after a while, I secure it, bring it back to him, and he says, "Thank you, sir. I will try to repay you some other time." I kid you not, that's what he said. I then do the third and final mission, where I'm being a simp and picking up some lady's flowers. She then tells me about a secret party, and tells me what she'll do to me for me to keep it a secret. The assassin guy then gets touched, and he's excited for what's to come tomorrow. He then gets home and kicks up his boots to have a nice warm bath before this woman walks in. I have no idea who she is. I couldn't tell you, if I'm being completely honest with you. They have some smoochy times, and then they wake up the next morning considering having some smoochy times again, until a freaking cannon goes through the roof. My guy just jumps out the window onto the roof paling to see that people want to come in to their home. And they're definitely not invited. A cannonball then shoots right under his feet, so he gets blown off the roof before Mario picks him up and they have a casual conversation in the middle of a war zone. My guy then hops on a horse going through the town, and oh my god, this is like a movie, until the horse most likely dies. So now he's by himself. I attempt to climb up the ladder, but it gets blown up by a cannon shot. I then go up on top of the bridge to see everybody waiting. And oh my god, this game's amazing. I then have to man the cannons and shoot at the opposing cannons. I take out most of them until these tall boys carrying small boys come in. I then do an epic killing montage. They've broken through the gates, and my boy Mario is at his weakest. They then pull a gun out on him and on me, and they shoot him and shoot me. I then fall 2 stories, but somehow still survive with 3 gunshots and probably broken rib cages. We then fight some more boys before going into a secret passageway and getting out the back. I then think it's a good idea to man my horse with probably all my bones broken, a major concussion, and 3 gunshots. And yes, it was a bad idea, because I pass out and my horse just leaves me. I then wake up out of the game, and we get to go outside of the van and see where we were just in the game, we are in real life. But some baddies are tracking us, so we need to go underground so the satellites can't find us. I then use some of my magic tricks, probably break my neck into this hay bale, and we find our way underground and attempt to get our other people there. I do some parkour, she does some parkour, until eventually I get bored after about 2 hours and leave. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll record a second one. Keep safe, see you in the other one. Oh, and by the way, my friend told me that I forgot to say subscribe at the end of my video last time, so subscribe.